Sunday morning, 7K going in. This is my second run of the week, just smashing off 2 runs at the week. Gonna probably be doing a 5 and a 7 and just keeping it that at the moment. I did my 5 Thursday. I've been away in York this week on a course with work. So that was done on Thursday down there. It is 20 to 7 now, which the clocks have gone forward. So really it's 20 to 6. Is that how it works? Yeah, it's 20 to 6 now. Just made a little black coffee, got a little bit of honey in there before the run, just for a little bit of carbs. Not eating before the run because I'm going to get out and do it now. But I'm looking forward to it. Sun is coming up, looks a bit dull. I did think beanie weather was over though, but it doesn't seem that way because I've got my beanie on today. I've not worn a beanie in a few weeks. That sun the other week was making me think we've made it to the good part. January, February, March, I can't stand them. October, November, December, best months of the year. Run up to Christmas. Christmas is the best time of year by far, but I just want winter to be over after Christmas. So I didn't think I'd be wearing my beanie in nearly April, but we're going to go and get it done. I'm looking forward to the run. My runs have been really enjoyable at the moment. A lot more chilled out than they were on the run up to the 10K, but with being in my diet, I'm not going out trying to beat mad paces and stuff like that. Just running at a nice, steady pace. Nothing too taxing. Obviously, at some point, the runs will get pulled out closer to the photo shoot. But then I've got a upper session. I'm going about 10:30ish. I'm going to come back, eat, get loads of fluids in, get ready to go there. Back at my gym because I've been at Ultraflex in York this week. So I'm looking forward to getting back to my gym. I'm going to smash this off now, then get out on this chilly, nearly April run. Getting the trainers on now, run ready, and then going to have a little stretch off because I do keep forgetting to stretch. Running vest on. Swear by this, like I've said in previous videos. If you do not have one of these and you're going on your runs, then I don't know what you're doing because where are you putting your stuff? Why would I want to carry my phone in my hand? Why would I want it in my pocket when it's going like that midway through the run, waggling around? Get one of these running vests, even if you're only doing a couple of K. Stuff in, bang, easy as that. Run done. Ended up doing an 8K instead of a 7K. I went the wrong route. I thought the route I was on was my 7K, and by the time I'd done 7K, I was still a while away from home, so I just boxed it off to 8K. Felt good. Ran at about a 5:35, 5:40 pace there, which felt nice. Home now, and I've just smashed some protein oats off, water, had some electrolytes before, bagel there, about to go down in a minute, and then I'm going to go and push some upper out, which I'm looking forward to. But I just wanted to say, this week I've been working away in York, and I've been living out of a hotel room. I was on a course, which made it difficult for me to be able to prep food, cook food, keep food cold, stuff like that. And it probably would have been a perfect week for me to just think to myself, you know what, it doesn't matter this week, just do what you want, eat what you want, get back on it when you come back. But I've got my goal of my photo shoot, and staying on track for that is my main priority at the moment. So I needed to find a way to work around what I could do. So the best thing that I thought to myself to do is look what I can do instead of what I can't do. So yeah, I can't cook, I can't keep stuff cold, I can't prep my food, all that stuff. But what can I do? There's always probably going to be a way around it. So I had my oats still, but I just blended them up. I had my bagels. I mean, I wasn't toasting them. I was just smashing the honey on them and smashing them as they were without even cutting them. Tasted a little bit like an ice finger, so it wasn't too bad, but maybe I was just telling myself that. Cream of rice came into play. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but changed my mind a little bit on it now. But that came into play to get my carbs in. Then my evening meal, I was going to Nando's and stuff like that. Chicken, I was just buying pre-cooked chicken from Lidl, smashing it onto a wrap, dead easy. But I found a way to make it work. And I still hit my calories every single day. I still hit my macros every single day. There wasn't a day where it went off. So I'm pretty buzzing about that, considering I was living out of a hotel room with absolutely nothing but a kettle in terms of something you could prep some food with. But every single week isn't going to be perfect. All these weeks you have aren't going to be perfect. And if you've got a goal you're working towards, or even if you've just not, and you just like your training or you like your running or whatever it is, you're going to have pretty shit weeks sometimes, and probably most weeks aren't going to feel amazing, or even most days. Most days you're just going to be probably going through the motions and getting stuff done. And when these times come up where it isn't perfect, it's about how you manage and work through these to stay on track. Yeah, it's easy at times. It's more convenient just to think, you know what, it doesn't matter. But where is that going to get you? Because it's just going to knock you back and set you back. And a lot of the time with people, and I know with me, once I've had that little bit of a break, I find it hard sometimes to get back on track. So if I'd have just thought, you know what, I'll have the 5 days off while I'm in York, I'd have still been struggling now to like, oh God, get back on track, get back on track. And it might have been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So it's over a week then that, you know, you've not been on the plan that you're meant to be on. And it's not always about being so militant like that. It isn't. There is room for enjoyment, but there's room for enjoyment when there's room for enjoyment. And living out of a hotel room in York isn't time to enjoy myself, as mad as that sounds. But just find a way to manage through these things. There's always going to be a way to manage through these things and stay on track with your goals. And trust me, you're going to thank yourself for it at the end of it when you do it. Like, I feel so much better for doing that. But about to go and train now. I'm looking forward to it. Just going to smash this bagel off with some honey. That is my go-to pre-workout at the moment. Bagels and honey. But I've just had them out, so I'm going to have another bagel later on. Don't want to have too many bagels. Plus, because I'm on a diet, I want more food for later, obviously. But I'm looking forward to this upper session back in my gym, like I say, which will be nice. Can get back on my weights and stuff like that. But just remember, every week is not going to be perfect. Just manage them weeks properly and make sure you're still getting it done. And then a perfect week is just a good week and you've still ticked every box. Upper session smashed off. Glad to be back at my gym now. Training at another gym is all well and good, but I feel like sometimes when you're going into a gym which you don't know, you're wandering around aimlessly looking at the equipment which to use and stuff like that because you want to try new stuff out. So it's nice to be back in my gym, knowing the exact routine that I'm doing and just getting it done. Beat some of my numbers from last time, so really happy with that. In all, a great session. Gonna go home now, smash off a chicken wrap, and then I've got another meal later and then tea. Trying to push my meals as late as possible. When I'm on a diet, and I think it's key, is just getting them meals as late into the day as you possibly can. Today was a bit of a funny one because I did a run and I wanted to train early because the gym shuts at 3 and obviously it's a Sunday. I don't want to be in there late and not having much of a Sunday afternoon. Like to unwind a little bit on a Sunday afternoon. But I'm trying to push my meals as late as possible. So for tomorrow, example, I'm going to be training at 2:30. Probably won't eat my first meal till 10:30. So nice smaller window to get my food in. I think I have mentioned this before, but feeling good. Glad to be back at my gym. Got a little bit of a all over week again this week. Got a course again at work on Tuesday. And then I've got to down to Wales to set up the caravan with my dad. And then I'm back down in Wales a week after for an actual holiday, but I'm just going to Wales for I think 1 night or 2 nights. Got to set that up, which I'm looking forward to. But will throw me off a little bit. Probably won't train them 2 days, but I'll keep my food as tight as I possibly can. Again, not a perfect week, but I will make it work no matter what. And I think that's just what it's about. Looking forward to getting some food in today. Making a nice tea tonight. Chicken club sandwiches. Sourdough, chicken, bacon medallions, lettuce, all the stuff, salad on that, homemade chips. Let me tell you, I have been absolutely hammering the homemade chips at the moment on the diet. You get so much volume for such little calories. Chop them up finely, get them in the air fryer, get them crispy. Unbelievable. Probably not a dieting hack because everybody knows about it anyway. But gonna get home now, chill. That's the video for today. 4 weeks of free coaching is out on my Instagram. So head over there. It's out today. Get on it. Drop me a DM. Watch the video. See what it's all about. If you've not seen it already, I have been pushing it on my Instagram for the past 2 weeks. But if you've not seen it and you want some free coaching, 4 weeks free just before summer, get a little head start ready for the summer months. Head over there, check it out. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. Nice, short, sweet. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next week.